So, don't chase your dreams, attract them to you. Sounds familiar? Well, I'm one of those guys who are in the manifestation game. Okay, so who am I? I'm Eric. I live in Norway. I'm a magician, not like this like card trick magician, but like real Merlin shit, right? I'm a mystic. My mother language, my mother tongue is energy. So when people talk, I was like, there's something off. I can hear your words, but I don't really. There's no energy behind there, or there's a different energy, or there's a manipulation energy behind it. I do remote viewing. I do healing. I do manifestation sessions for people who want to attract a lot of money or a woman or a man or whatever they want in their life. I do a lot of stuff. And for me, the universe is energy. And for me, I've always been really curious about what all these scientists, and I follow CERN, like the particle accelerator thing down in Switzerland, and the scientists there are putting out some really good shit. And I also diverge a lot on my conversations because I get all these thoughts coming into my mind all the time. I can read people's thoughts, feelings, and emotion. I love everything that's in the universe. I love everything on the planet. And I'm 45 years old. And for 30 years, I've been aware of these tools and aware of these capabilities, but I've been growing up in Norway, which is very conservative when it comes to like stick your head out and stuff like that. 50% of the people believe actually in healing from surveys, but there's only like 5% who's actually honest about it. So I had an intuitive reading session with a really awesome girl called Rising Veils a couple of weeks ago, and she said, Eric, you need to get out of your cave and take your hood off because you have a hood, and you need to get out on YouTube. So here I am. So for the last 25 years, I've been packaging all these really energetic, awesome tools that I have into chiropractic, massage, qigong, breath work, meditation, blah, 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 blah. I've created an app which is just purely guided meditation where I put all my energy into transformational stuff and manifestation stuff. And I've been like always like on the safe side. I don't want to appear weird or crazy or something like that. But so this YouTube channel that I'm creating now is so that I'm kind of coming out of the closet, full force, full on, no holding back. You just get it raw. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out of here. If you do like it, subscribe. Anyways, so I've been helping a lot of athletes. I've been helping a lot of like all people, but I've been working a lot with top athletes, and I've been working a lot with people who wants to become rich. I've been working a lot with people who are willing to go really deep into their shit and really look at the really vulnerable stuff and explode it out in the open and look at it and pick it apart and put it back together so that they can get more aligned with who they truly are so they can achieve the results they want. So, that was a short brief. I'm not sure what this YouTube channel is going to be called though. I'm really fond of authentic life and living because from authenticity you can create the most authentic life that you like. But I'm also into this whole frequency game, you know? Magnificent you, being the greatest awesome person you can be. Like so, if you have some comments on what we should call this YouTube channel, please please comment further down. Yeah, so right now I'm like, there's a guy, he's using my intuition to get his company pretty much rich. So I'm sitting in all these kind of a high level, top level strategic meetings where people use my intuition, and I can work here in my my office. Here's my bench, here's my chairs, here's my stuff, beautiful flowers. We got some eagle feathers. I'm all into the eagle, love the eagle. And so I do a lot of different stuff. So without further ado, I want to just gift you guys a meditation. So, you might remember 1/4 of what I said. You might be intrigued and want to listen more. But let's do a meditation together, right? Okay, so close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look at me. Close your eyes. I'm not gonna jump out of the camera and hit you. So close your eyes. And I want you to put your entire awareness inside your skull. Inside your skull, there's a brain. There's fluid around it. There's electrical activity. There's magnetic activity. I want you to be aware of all that stuff. And now, forget about what you see. I want you to pay closely attention to the space. The space in your brain. Now, let's together take a deep breath in and hold it for 5 seconds. Hold your breath. And relax out. Again. Let's calm down the nervous system. Sometimes I kind of forget that people need that. I'm so fast. And relax. Hold, 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 and relax. Make a sound on your out breath. A sound of letting go of tension and stress. All right, you're there. Okay, now go back to the brain and all the stuff that I described earlier. The brain, the fluid, the skull, and pay real close attention. In the middle of your skull, there's a singular point. So a singular point could be the head of those pins, like a button pin, or it could be a small marble, small ball, a sphere. Floating in space. It might be in 2D, two-dimensional circle, or it might be a sphere, 3D. It doesn't really matter if it's the one or the other. And pay close attention to the space that it is floating in. It's pulsating, it's vibrant, it's alive. You, my friend, are 99.9% space. And this is no spiritual mumbo jumbo. This is scientific physics facts. The distance from the core in your atom, protons, neutrons, the distance from the proton neutrons up to the electrons, which is twirling around, creating vibration and electricity and magnetic. The distance from the core to the electron is proportional to the distance from Earth to the moon. So you are 99.9% space. And the space right now in your brain encapsulating the sphere or the circle is pulsating like a motherfucker. Keep on focusing on your breath. Take deep breaths in, 5 breaths, as you're focusing on the pulsating, vibrating space, which, by the way, is you. Enjoy it, nurture it like you would with the utmost care, sensitivity, and love, and strength and power. Pleasurable space as you breathe. Take one last breath as you focus more on the pulsating, vibrating space around your sphere. Nice. Now, focus on the sphere or circle. Inside the sphere or circle, there is a drawing of you. And it's like the Leonardo da Vinci with a man with the arms outstretched and the legs outstretched to the sides. But it's you. It is the you which is true for you. The most authentic you is drawn inside the circle or the sphere. How you look, how you vibrate, how you arise, and how you stand, and how you feel when you feel at your most alive but grounded. Grounding is ownership. Don't take off on a high right now. You can do that later. So picture yourself the most vibrant, alive, but grounded. Grounding is claiming your ownership. Cool. Now go back into the pulsating space and you look at the sphere, but also the pulsating space. Both at the same time. So if it's too much focus on the pulsating and it disappears, the sphere in the middle, go back to the sphere, out to the space, into the sphere, and find your harmony, kind of a tipping point between having both entities, the space and the sphere circle in the middle. Now, let's spin this one. Let's spin it. So if it's a circle, it's like flipping a coin. Just flip it and it spins. If it's a sphere, it just starts rotating on itself. But still, not like fucking around in your space, standing still, but spinning like a motherfucker. By the way, I swear a lot. Spin it more, and you're inside your most vibrant and alive. Feel the pulsating space and spin it more, more, more. And then move it down from your head, down your breathing pipe, in your throat, down the breathing channel that goes from your mouth, down your throat, into your chest. The pulsating ball is moving inside you, down into where the throat meets the chest. It's like a lunar bone here. And spin it here. Faster, faster, faster. And find a sitting position that matches the vibratory experience that you have from this experience. Let it go down into your chest. See what happens to your arms. Maybe you feel a tingling sensation. Maybe you feel some flow. That's your power, man. You're just focusing on yourself in a high vibratory space. This is spiritual physics. This is magical physics. This is practical spiritual physics. That's it. By your consciousness leading the way to what you desire to vibrate in your life, when you meet your friends, when you do that business project, when you're going after that money, when you are creating your life. Take it down to solar plexus, spin it here. Down to your navel, spin it even faster. Maybe it's grown in size. Maybe it's like, it's not a small sphere anymore. Maybe it's filling up your whole stomach, or maybe it's disappeared. But the little that you see and you can feel, keep on spinning it and feel that pulsating space inside you. It's so alive, so yummy, so sexy. Yes. Pleasure accelerates your experience, period. Fuck all the techniques. Pleasure accelerates your experience. And I'll probably post a video about how that happens hormonally and neurologically and endocrinically and all that stuff. But not now. Now bring it all the way down to the bottom of your stomach, your belly, all the way down where the deep bass comes from. And even grab your balls, or like put your hand on your vagina and like hold your hand there to create awareness on where you want this shit to go. Deeper, and spin it and feel the pulsating energy down here. This is where true manifestation comes from. And by the way, manifestation is a buzzword. It's actually realization or actualization, because you want this stuff to be real. You want this stuff to be actual. Manifesting only means how it shows up. It doesn't mean that it shows up. So get down, 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 down. And now I want you to stand up and find a pose that matches your vibratory change. And open your eyes and like really feel it. Feel how this thing inside you is pulsating and vibrating and feeling alive. Now that's who you truly are, nothing else. And from here, you can choose what you want to vibrate with. Gratitude is only a vibrational frequency. Compassion is another vibrational frequency. Hate is also a vibrational frequency. It's more like doubt, insecurity. Love is another one. So let's go there, people, because these are the things that people want. I have an app called I Magnetize, and it's you becoming more magnetized. Maybe that's what this YouTube channel is going to be called. I have no clue at all right now. But that's what it's about. Getting into the states of vibration. In Norway up here, it's really cold and dark. So when the sun comes out in spring, people are like taking off their clothes and like, oh my God. And it could be like 10 degrees, but if the sun is out, they're just standing like this on the bus stop looking with sun in their eyes, you know? Who doesn't want to be close to the sun? And what is the sun? It's heartwarming, it's warming, it makes you feel safe. So if you practice those vibratory states, of course everybody wants to be around you. Of course everybody wants to do business with you. Of course everybody wants to be your lover or your friend or your family member or whatever, because you're the sun. So that's how I live my life, and I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff out here, different techniques. I've been practicing esoteric practices, religious practices, spiritual practices for 35 years now. And now's the time to just fucking put it out on YouTube and see what happens. I love you to the moon, to the stars and beyond and whatever. If you like Sirius, maybe I'm from Sirius. If you like Andromeda, maybe I'm from Andromeda. If you like Mother Earth, maybe I'm from Earth. If you like me being pragmatic, I can be pragmatic too. All right. Go kings and queens, and I will see you on the next video. Make sure to subscribe. And by the way, if you want to do this one-to-one with me and have like a full-on program and stuff, send me there's probably an email or something somewhere. Or just comment. But I'm expensive, so watch out.